everyone. Thank you for tuning in for another episode here, Facebook Live, The Real Podcast. I'm here with Laura Andert. Hi, Laura. Good morning.
Hi, David.
We have some exciting things to share with you today. Laura has been a long-time real estate agent, marketer. She has a wealth of knowledge she's going to share with us today. So that's a special treat for you guys. Laura, if you could kind of tell me a little bit about, how you got into real estate, but maybe a little bit first about how we connected initially.
Yeah, no, I'd be happy to. I've been following you for a long time, David, and watching a lot of your videos and just your history on how you got to where you are. And I like to say I stalked you for a few years.
Nice. There you go.
And, I never, really just pressed that button to call you. And I'm so glad I did on this last property because it's just been a great joy to work with you. And so, meeting you through real estate has just been awesome. So I love it.
Yeah, same for us and our whole team, me included. Let's talk a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about how you started in real estate, and then we'll go from there.
Sure. Well, I started actually with my father investing. Right. We started back in 2000. So just 19 years ago, almost 20. He and I started buying property for him all across the country before I was even licensed.
Wow.
So that's how I started real estate. He taught me everything about investing and property management and buy and hold. And so that's kind of how I started. And then 2002, I got this bright idea to go get my real estate license. Uh-huh. And, I lived in Orange County at the time, and I started to sell, and I quit my day job. And gosh, it's almost 20 years later. Here I am. It's crazy.
What's been your passion along the way?
I still love development and reconstruction of homes. I really love that. So when I get to dig into a project like that and work with, my partner on that, it's not about just, fixing and flipping. It's more about developing it and building it and seeing it go from the ground to something really beautiful and creative. I love tearing things apart. I love conceptualizing. I love strategizing, really. I like the business and the design and the creative side of things. Yeah.
That's really respectable. You've been successful. You are successful. Like, what would you say you attribute that to?
I say I just really, I've got a lot of tenacity and just perseverance in this business. There's a lot of ups and downs. A lot of people talk about roller coaster ride. There's a lot of high joys. There's a lot of low lows. And, it's really about just balancing all of that. Sure. As an entrepreneur, you got to kind of think past the real estate industry. You got to think about, business in general and just your overall business, your overall brand, who you are, and try not to get stuck in the weeds and really just pull yourself into a level of this is just the way life is. It's always going to be this way. And, take joy in where you're at, no matter what it is. There's so many things you can do in this business. Right.
Yeah. And it's really cool. I see so many agents, who accept the role that they have, which is quite frankly, it's very diverse. Like you're doing so many different things. Right. So again, so much respect for agents. But you're also doing like so much of the business aspect as well, right? So it's like you're the salesperson, you're the investor, you're the
it's true.
CEO. So you're like you're doing it all, and depending on your skill set, like some people like to build a team, some people like to run solo. It just depends on what works well for you. But in all those examples, there's still demonstrating like what a true entrepreneur is, in my opinion, which is like they're able to get in there and work. Let's talk about what transpired that day. We filmed the property, all the structures, within the home, all the rooms that we felt would highlight and sell the property.
Right.
And then we had actors. So let's talk a little bit about that. How was that? I mean, you kind of made all that happen. I just was there to film it. So,
well, first of all, I'm always sending people your way. And one thing I will say, the first thing I say yes, you're welcome, always and forever. It's a challenge in our industry to really connect and build the team that you can collaborate with. And really your team can be multiple things, right? And I consider you part of my team now. So you collaborate. And that was the one thing I was like, okay, done deal. You're going to be a team member, because it's really hard to find somebody to collaborate with and truly want to give and connect and listen and pull it all together. So I felt like you did that with me. I had a story I wanted to tell. I really knew that my clients, this was the love of their house, their design, their, of course they work with architects and builders and all the experts, but truly their vision came across, and I thought it was really neat to incorporate that.
Yes.
So this is a great house. It's a modern farmhouse. Jamie Miller, he's a local architect of Leucadia. He's mostly well known for some of the co-working spaces. David Gray is the builder. He's amazing. He did a beautiful job. And then the owners actually put a lot of their own design sense into this. Partway through, they brought their own draftsman in and changed a couple things. And I think it was, they really tweaked it to their needs. But top end quality. I mean, one of the top custom homes that I have seen, and it's arguably one of the most fabulous looking modern farmhouses. And we've got a lot of dichotomy with this house, because we have the modern floors, concrete on the bottom level, and then the top level we have that white oak, and it really just pulls that modern farmhouse truly together.
How's the rest of the year looking for you?
Yeah, I find that when we're going into fall, third quarter and fourth quarter, a lot of people start getting a little nervous in our industry, and really it's the time to just, take your first and second quarter and, kind of close the books on that, move forward with another push, because third and fourth quarter looks different. It looks different. It's not bad or good. It's just different. And so it's another push. It's like, okay, we're ending summer, good. Just kind of like a different mood, right? So for me, I've got a lot of adventure going on right now with family and personal passions that I'm doing, and just kick it into high gear for work on all levels. The push is just to go that direction. Sometimes fourth quarter can be some of our best quarters.
What can you give advice for a new agent that is coming into real estate?
Well, there's a sea of information. There's a sea of things to do, not do. What do you do? And it's almost like a secret world. So what I would definitely grab a hold of is go and watch people. Save the things that resonate with you. So you want to emulate and build your brand around what resonates with you. If you don't have a passion for it, it's not going to work, no matter how good it works for somebody else. So just stay consistent.
Good point.
Time. It's true though. It's like, if you end up like hating it, like somebody could be making $1 million and you're not even going to make 2 cents, because it just doesn't work for you. So, there's always tried and true kind of models, right? So pick out what's going to work for you in any business, not just real estate. So I would say have multiple mentors across different industries, not necessarily real estate. Business-minded entrepreneurs, what they're doing may work for real estate. It's different. It's out of the box thinking. So our industry is always evolving, and it actually needs to evolve.
Sure. Oh, great. That's amazing. That's great information. It's good for me too to hear that. Where can viewers go, or for someone who's watching or listening, where can they find out more information about you and your team?
Yeah, no, that'd be great. Well, I'm on the Pacific Sotheby's site. You can find me under the agents page. I also have my own at lauraandert.com. I have a YouTube channel, Laura Andert Group. IG is just my name. So I've got a Facebook business page. So you can find me kind of just with my name, and I'm on all of that. And I'd love for you to come and follow and make some comments. And likewise, I'll do it back.
Well, thank you, Laura, so much for being on the show today.
Much.
You've been great. You shared such valuable information. Looking forward to, experiencing the rest of the year with you. I know we're friends on social media, so we see each other's lives, which is great. But thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, David.
Your success the remaining of the year.
I appreciate it so much, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right. Thanks, Laura.
Bye, David.